Good Friday morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Friday morning show. It's shaping up to be a pretty nice Friday. We have somewhat of a break as we're in between the systems. Now, we still do expect at least 30% coverage later this afternoon into the evening time. But right now, the Doppler radar is not broken. It is just quiet for the first time in a good while. Thanks to our sponsor of HB Neal, we can dive into the Friday morning show. Not much going on the TAMCO Live Doppler radar. If you want to zoom out and find some of the rain, it is very active in parts of the south into the Tennessee Valley, even the plains. But you can see some of the rain that we had yesterday is now moving into parts of Arkansas, mainly into the Mississippi area. That's where we're seeing some of those heavy downpours, but not much going on in the Lone Star State and really Louisiana this morning. All of that changes once we get into this Memorial Day weekend. Here we are looking at the satellite radar. We had some showers and thunderstorms yesterday evening. All that died down overnight, and we are just seeing a little bit of clouds coming in from the west. Still have that stationary boundary that's really kind of giving all these showers and thunderstorms in parts of Mississippi and Alabama this morning, but not much going on the satellite radar thanks to our sponsor of TAMCO Hellguard Beyond Class 4. It has been a wet week to say the least. There's no doubt about it. Look at the rain that we've seen just in the last 5 days. 1-2 inches seems pretty common. Some of these isolated spots in interior southeast Texas to southwest Louisiana, we have pockets of 3 to 4 inches, but some of the heaviest is down there towards the southwest. Sweeney, Lake Jackson, Angleton, 5, 6, even up to 8 to 9 inches of rain. So it has definitely been wet down there towards the southwest, and it has been some beneficial rain across the whole general region, but we've got more on the way, especially Saturday and Sunday. We'll dive into that here in just a moment. It is warm and muggy. We did have some patchy fog this morning. You can see temperatures are mostly into the upper 60s for a majority of the region, into the low to mid 70s. Down towards the coast, they're into the mid 70s thanks to our sponsor of Neutron Electrical Services. Definitely give them a shout out if you need anything electrical needs going on. Thank you to our sponsor of Modern Concrete Material. It's shaping up to be a pretty nice Friday. Not too bad at all. If we have any rain, it's really later this afternoon into the evening time hours. We can get that 30% coverage. A lot of this likely will stay just north of the I-10 corridor. Temperatures getting into the middle to some areas into the upper 80s, but not a bad Friday. This is a big change of what we've seen really the last 3 to 5 days, but we are seeing everything kind of setting up for this weekend. Some locally heavy rainfall returns as we've got lots of moisture coming in, and then we have another system that slides in on Saturday. It's really Saturday afternoon into Sunday afternoon that we're going to see our best potential for widespread locally heavy rainfall. And because some of the ground is saturated, especially down there towards the southwest, we will watch for the potential for some isolated areas that do have a flood concern, and let's kind of put this into motion because again, today is not too bad at all. We've actually got plenty of sunshine this morning, some patchy fog. All the rain is off well towards our east. Later on this afternoon and evening time hours, we do see the chance north of the I-10 corridor. We could see some pop-up storms that try to develop. We'll see exactly how that does set up, but overall, this does not look like a bad Friday at all. Once we get into this evening, again, it's pretty quiet. We notice that we get into Saturday morning, here comes the clouds. Some pop-up showers are possible. All this is just indicating is that we've got high levels of moisture, and here comes a system to the west, because by the time we get to around 11, 12 o'clock on Saturday, late morning into the lunchtime hours, start seeing a little bit more development, and then bam, here we are. By Saturday afternoon, we get pretty active pretty quickly, at least 50 to 60% coverage fairly quickly by lunchtime into the afternoon hours, and we're probably going to get into at least 70% coverage. Again, locally heavy rainfall is definitely likely. These are some pretty decent storms. Depending on the movement, we could see at least 2 to 3 inches alone in some spots on Saturday, and then this is really going to be the big round that we'll be seeing is late Saturday getting into Sunday morning. You see a line of showers and thunderstorms which will move in from the west of Houston, moving into Beaumont, and then pushing into Lake Charles. Again, a very, very wet Saturday evening into Sunday morning, into Sunday afternoon. This is going to be rounds of some locally heavy rainfall. So when all those to begin, again, Saturday afternoon, this gets pretty active around 1, 2 p.m., 60% coverage, and then it just increases as we get into Saturday evening, especially into Sunday morning, into Sunday afternoon. How much rain are we talking? Well, let me move out of the way real quick. Switch Electric is bringing the rainfall totals that we're going to see. 2 to 3 inches of rain seems pretty common, and then we're going to see some isolated spots possibly getting up to 4 to 5 inches of rain. This is pretty much Saturday afternoon through Monday night. Again, the heaviest is going to be Saturday and Sunday. Memorial Day Monday, we'll just see some scattered showers and storms. The heaviest and most widespread is definitely going to be on Saturday and Sunday. I know a lot of people have got a lot of plans. We've got graduation. It's Memorial Day weekend. I know. but we definitely need to kind of plan accordingly. As we get into next week, this is middle to the end of next week. This is closing out the month of May, starting up the month of June, and we still have rain in the forecast for much of next week, getting into next week as well too. I don't know if it will be as heavy as Saturday and Sunday. I'm just showing that we still have above average rainfall chances as we get into next week. This afternoon, we're going to warm up into the middle 80s. 30% coverage is what we're expecting this afternoon into the evening time hours. We can see some areas sneaking into that 86 to 87 degree mark. Thanks to our sponsor of Silsby Ford, Get You One. But really, this does not look like a bad Friday at all. It's shaping up to be very nice. Overnight tonight, it's going to be warm and muggy, and this is setting the stage for a pretty active Saturday and Sunday. But tonight, it's going to be warm into mainly the upper 60s to low to mid 70s across the area. Down towards the coast, you'll be very warm because this is setting up for a pretty wet weekend. You see those upper 70s setting up along the coast. Active 5 to 7 days for southeast Texas, but the most widespread and the heaviest rain is definitely going to be Saturday afternoon through Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. We're going to see Saturday morning not too active, but once we get to 1 to 2 p.m., coverage jumps up big time. We're going to see the potential for some locally heavy rainfall. Saturday through Monday, 2 to 5 inches widespread is expected. And then we still have some rain in the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Memorial Day Monday, I know everybody's got some big plans. We'll still have the potential for some rain, but the best for widespread, again, is Saturday and Sunday. Same thing for Southwest Louisiana. It looks pretty active on the 7-day forecast, but I'm telling you, the best chance for widespread and locally heavy rainfall is Saturday and Sunday, and then we still have storms on Memorial Day Monday. I don't think it'll be as widespread and as heavy as Saturday and Sunday, but rain is still in the forecast the next 5 to 7 days. To give a recap, this Friday does not look bad at all. It's shaping up to be a nice Friday, in my opinion. We still have a chance for some showers and storms later this afternoon and evening time. Coverage is really around 30%. We warm up into the middle to upper 80s, but this is a great time to go download. I guess I'll point in this direction, or yeah, you get the point. Up there in the top right-hand corner, that is our free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It is the best time to go download it because we are expecting a pretty soggy weekend. You download this app, it will let you know when rain is moving in and when rain is moving out. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. Happy Memorial Weekend. Or just remember, we give thanks to all the veterans that gave their lives for us to have the great country that we have and for us to have the freedom that we have. So Memorial Weekend, we do want to remember all those that gave their lives and allowing us. A lot of people, we try to have fun for Memorial Weekend. We kind of forget what it is about. So y'all have a good Memorial Weekend. It's going to be pretty wet, pretty soggy. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind. Have a great Friday. See y'all again tomorrow morning. We'll have more updates throughout the day today, especially this weekend. Have a good Friday, everyone.
Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.